I am so effing tired of the amount of emotional labor that comes with dating Black men. I am so tired of the lack of commitment, the lack of support, the lack of encouragement, the lack of money.
Hello, my people. How are you doing? I'm hoping you're well wherever you are. I'm doing fine. My name is Robbie Masaga for the new ones here. Yeah, and today I want to talk about that video that you've just watched. I've actually shown you a bit of it. I'm going to show you guys the rest of it. What caught my attention when I was watching that video was when that lady said that she doesn't want to date black men anymore, and according to the few issues that she mentioned, one was that black men don't have money, black men are poor, and that is why I want us to talk about that particular video today. Yeah, now let me show you the rest of the video. Then I'm going to also tag another video. I want to compare the two videos. Then yeah, we talk about it. Let me know in the comment section, as usual, what do you think about this? Yeah, so let's watch.
I was a little hesitant about making this video for obvious reasons, but I decided against it because I decided to make it because, you know, there are young brothers, young black men that might be needing to hear this. So here goes.
Let's get into why it's so important not to idolize none of these couples online. Y'all familiar with Rose and Brett? You know, the interracial couple that got together and, you know, supposed to be so cute online and all that stuff? Yeah, they going through it right now. Let's talk about it. When I say let's talk about it, I'm not saying, hey, let's spill their tea, because I don't really care about their tea. But what I do care about is the fact that so many of us see people happy online and we be like, oh, I want to be just like them. Not knowing nothing they really go through. This girl then said, oh, he came about to save my life, gave me nothing but good hope. Changed me and my son's lives. Even hooked up with other, like, interracial couples to kind of make it seem like, you know, all black women should go this way too. Only to now be on live and cussing him out, going off saying how he was a bum sleeping in somebody's basement, she paid for everything, and yada, yada, yada.
So I worked in the hospitality industry for quite some time, being in the fashion industry, club promoter. I worked in a lot of restaurants. I've been in that industry, and I thought I'd upload. This is what my resume for my hospitality industry looks like. You know, I worked at Flex Muscles. I worked at the Lobster Club. I worked at Jeremy's. If you know Flex Muscles, she's the same, Alex, the same person. She owns Hexter's. Very nice person, very nice restaurant. Check it out. It's on the Upper East Side. Lobster Club. I don't think that needs explanation. If you're in New York City and you know upscale dining, you know the Lobster Club. Jeremy's. Basically, Jeremy's is the only upscale bar on the Upper East Side, and I was the manager there. Now, why am I bringing this up? Well, see, when I became a manager at a lot of these establishments, one thing that I came to learn, and it broke my heart, and I'm not gonna lie, it fucked me up then, and it still has fucked me up till this moment. I'm not gonna lie, it really has affected the way my judgment towards certain people. But 8 out of 10 times, you see a sister come in there, a black woman come in there with a white guy, she's footing the bill. That blew, like, they had me convinced with all the videos on social media that, yo, these white men are out here killing us, they're taking our best women, blah, blah, blah. Till I got into this industry, started working, and my dude, a lot of times, 8 out of 10 times, you see a sister at an upscale restaurant with a white guy, she's footing the bill. It blew my mind when I started learning this, when I started seeing it. Jeremy's on the Upper East Side, look at it, go look it up. It's the only upscale bar on the Upper East Side in New York City. And so basically you could imagine the kind of clientele that comes there. And every time I see a black couple come in there, the black man is paying. Every time I see a black woman come in there with a white guy, the black woman is paying. And I'm like, there's this, you know that song, Looking for a Guy in Finance, whatnot. There's a guy that lives in that neighborhood, old money. He works in finance too. I made a video about this during the whole drizzle era. I made a video about it. This guy comes in there at least 3-4 times a week. Multiple women. Majority of the time is sisters he comes with. they foot the bill. And being a manager at an establishment, I can't, I have to be nice. I have to, whatever my personal feelings are, I have to keep. So I come, I laugh. I'm like, damn, dude, you be out here killing it. Do you know this guy called himself the Ebony Slayer? This guy brings in different sisters, 3 to 4 every week. They foot the bill. He takes them back home. So the reason I'm saying this is, young brothers, don't stress yourself. Literally, do not kill yourself trying to foot the bill for a life that you think or people have convinced you you're supposed to provide. In this world right now, shit is hard. Save your money, plan for your future, invest in your future. Don't get caught up with this whole 50-50. If you meet in this economy, if you meet a woman that is not willing to go half with you, she doesn't like you. That's all I will say. If anyone will want you to put their financial burden on you in this economy, they don't like you. And I think a lot of sisters understand that these men don't like them, and that's why they are willing to foot the bill as a way to convince these men to, I don't know, but yeah, I just wanted to put my own touch on that. With my experience, a lot of sisters pay, they fund the lifestyle. That's why you can see they make those videos on social media on the first day, and you're wondering what the hell. Why? A lot of times it's because they're paying for the date. So the guy's sitting there like, look, I don't care if she's making a video. She's the one paying for it. Because as a guy, how would you feel taking a girl on a first date? She's out there with a camera. They just let it go, because a lot of the times they're not the ones paying the bill for the date. So young brothers, don't stress yourself over shit you cannot control.
I am so effing tired of the amount of emotional labor that comes with dating Black men. I am so tired of the lack of commitment, the lack of support, the lack of encouragement, the lack of money. Like, I don't know what to do from this point on, but I can tell you one thing. My interest in dating another Black man is like 1% at this point.
I think my biggest issue with blanket statements is that this does not apply to every Black man. This might apply to every Black man that she's dated. And at that point, you need to do yourself some reflecting and ask yourself, hey, what is it about me that's entertaining these type of people? People love saying stuff like, you are who you attract. No. You're not who you attract. You are who you entertain. I can almost guarantee you've attracted some good Black men, but you haven't given them time and energy. Don't get me wrong. This is not me caping for the brokies that's not doing what they're supposed to be doing. This is me saying, hey, stop entertaining people that don't align with the direction of your life. Stop trying to make this whole, I'm going to prove that you can be a good man. I'm going to prove that I'm the woman for you. No, I'm not proving nothing. You can poof yourself out my face if you're not ready to grow and go the direction we're trying to go in. That'd be the real problem. Y'all be scared to be by yourself. Be alone for a second. The whole jump and race to race, that ain't the answer. The answer is getting to know you a little bit more. Cousins, what y'all think about this?
Well, I listened to that video earlier, and what disappointed me was when she said that she doesn't want to date Black men anymore because they don't have money. That is why the world today, we've idolized money so much. I'm not saying that money is not important. It's very important. But nowadays, anything we do, we put money first. And that is why the world is where it is today, because we want to worship anyone who has money. If someone doesn't have money, or if there's a race that doesn't have money than the other one, we literally don't want to associate ourselves with those people. The reason why we have so many Black people nowadays who wants to date these people, we have a very big number. Yeah, the number keeps on increasing each and every day, because they feel like Black people don't have anything to offer them. Yeah, some of them are living a lie. Yeah, they are living a lie on this social media here. And our women, especially our Black women now, they don't want to date their own race. They want to run to these people because they feel like they have more money than white people. You've heard what Issa said. He was once a manager. And majority of these interracial relationships you see out there, they don't work. Most Black people are the ones paying bills for these people. And we are here thinking, oh my God, this person got a very nice man who is treating her very well. She's the one paying for those bills. When you see a Black man dating a white woman, the Black man is the one paying for those bills, trying to impress those women. Why? Just because you want to be in their country, you leave your own country. You leave good women in your country, submissive women, respectful women, then you end up dating people who will disappoint you eventually. Because just see, majority of black men who make it in life, who do they marry? They marry white women. At the end of the day, they get disappointed. These women take them to court. They take them, and our men end up losing everything to these women. They end up losing properties, assets, everything they own to these white women. Yeah, and that is when our black men, they remember, oh, we have good women back in Africa. Let me go look for a good woman in Africa, a woman who can be submissive. Look at our women now. They don't want to marry their own men. They say that our men are poor. They have nothing to offer. They run to white men. They end up getting disappointed. Majority of them are abused emotionally, physically. They are abused, and whenever things gets worse, that is when they remember, oh, we have good men back in Africa. I can get married to a black man. I can go to Africa, find a good woman, a good black man who's going to treat me well. But whenever you have something, whenever you have money that you can even give a good lifestyle to that black woman, you don't. When you have nothing, that is when you think you can come back and look for a good woman in Africa, or for good man in Africa. And you people still think that we can make Africa great. How? If at all, whenever we go to these countries, we want to invest there. Everything, we want to invest everything there, even our feelings, our emotions, everything we want to invest there. You forget about home, and you still think that you still want Africa to be great. How can you make your own home great if you don't participate in building, or you don't participate in anything when it comes to your home? How many black men from Africa have we seen that they became very rich, but they ended up marrying from a totally different race? How many of them? We've seen footballers, we've seen basketballers. These people end up marrying from a totally different race. Whenever you ask them why they can't marry their own people, they say we are not submissive. They say we are not respectful. But wait until that woman from a different race, wait for them to disappoint that black man. That is when he remembers, oh, I have a good woman in Africa. I've heard so many people say how when they go to those countries, when they go to Europe, when they go to America, they don't associate themselves with fellow black people. Some of them say that black people love competing with each other. It's true. We compete a lot. Even here in Africa, we compete a lot. Even families amongst families, they compete with each other. Yeah, we don't support each other. We don't give each other that hand. We don't like whenever we see our fellow black people prosper. We don't like. And that is why we can't even stand marrying our own people. You think you can go there, work hard, participate in their sports, they pay you good money, you still think they will allow you to bring that money in Africa? Tell me, whenever you go there, you marry from a different race, you invest there, you buy properties, assets, everything there. When they want to deport you, what do they deport you with? With nothing, not even your kids. Yeah? Because those women will always win in those courts, because those are their courts. They will win against you. You will come back to Africa poor. The way you went from Africa, that is how you come back, with nothing. And that is when you remember, oh, we have beautiful women in Africa, women who are submissive, women who are respectful, when you have nothing. How about our black women? Our black women today are living you're living a lie. You're showing us a lifestyle on social media that is totally different from the reality that you live in. Yeah, you want to sell lies to us, because we have young black women in Africa who imitate whatever that they see on social media. Everything they see out there is a lie. Yeah, but they want to be like you. They want to imitate. They want to be on in that position that you are in on social media, and it's a lie. So this is what black men always say. Black men always say they don't like marrying black women because black women are not submissive, they are not respectful. They love white women because white women are respectful and submissive, yeah? But whenever these white women disappoint them, whenever they take everything that they own, everything that they acquired in those countries, that is when these black men remember that they have black women in Africa that they can run to, yeah? Black women say that they don't want to marry black men anymore. Why? Because black men don't have anything to offer. They are poor. They have nothing. Yeah, they don't want to associate themselves with them. They are violent. They are blah blah blah. Whenever they get married to these white men, and whenever these men disappoint them, that is when they remember about their black men in Africa. Why? If you feel like you don't want to marry your own race because you have reasons, you have excuses, then whenever those white men that you want to get married to, or those white women that you want to marry, whenever they disappoint you, don't come running back to Africa, looking for those innocent women that don't want to live the kind of life that you live. Don't come back to Africa to lie to innocent women here. Stick to the ones that you feel that are more important to you than your own women, or rather than your own men. Stick to those ones. Africa will never be great if this is the kind of mindset that we have. It will never be great. We are going to remain poor for so many years because we don't want to wake up. Marry your own race. Come invest in your continent. Make your continent great. Stop running to people's land, people's countries to invest there, and you forget about your own country and your own people.